Hey, what's going on, APUSH peeps? We have another document analysis for you today. This one is a very well-known one, Thomas Jefferson's response or his reaction to the Missouri Compromise of 1820. Remember that, the three parts. Maine enters the Union as a free state, Missouri enters the Union as a slave state, and then that 3630 line, everything above in the Louisiana Purchase would be free, everything below would be slaves. So let's take a look and see what Thomas Jefferson's response was. He wrote off a series of letters about this, one most famously to John Randolph, who we'll come back to in a moment. He wrote to John Randolph, "This momentous question, like a fire bell in the night, awakened and filled me with terror. I considered it at once as the death knell of the Union." This isn't sounding good. "It is hushed indeed for the moment, but this is a reprieve only, not a final sentence. A geographical line," that's that 3630 line, "coinciding with a marked principle, moral and political, once conceived and held up to the angry passions of men, will never be obliterated." There's no going back. "And every new irritation will mark it deeper and deeper." So every single time this issue pops up, it's only going to make the conflict worse, he said. And he wrote this on April 22nd, 1820 to Congressman John Randolph. All right, so we're going to hip this up and figure out what you could write about if you saw this on a DBQ. So the historical context: this is all about debates over expansion of slavery into the Louisiana Purchase. You could go back and talk about the Louisiana Purchase of 1803 and the idea that Missouri is applying to be the first state from this purchase, and they're applying as a slave state. And this is immediately response to the passage of the Missouri Compromise. Those three parts you know so well. So who is the intended audience of this? Well, John Randolph, he is a congressman, and other influential individuals that were involved in the passage of the Missouri Compromise, whether they were for it or against it. They were in Congress during the time. Point of view of the document: this is negative towards the compromise. Thomas Jefferson is blatantly sharing his feelings that he is not a fan of this, and he believes that the compromise will hurt the Union. The purpose of this is to spread awareness of the dangers of dividing the country further along slave and free lines. And he really kind of predicted this well, because you'll see lots of tensions as the U.S. expands more and more. A similar video you should check out for document analysis is the Wilmot Proviso. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. There is John Randolph, who we wrote this note to. A little piece of interesting information: he was in a duel with Henry Clay, and he got a coat shot. And if you have any ideas for other documents that you want me to break down, please leave them in the comments. And make sure you check out all the other ones that I have that will help you out on short answer, multiple choice, and DBQ. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a good day.